Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Zonde and this is the Chosen Generation. If you're new here, make sure you click on that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment down below once you've done all of that. So you can get a shout out in my next video. Anyways, guys, today I have with me
I can't. Guys, dim.
Go yeah, guys. Go yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Shonn Steinbank.
And then we have
Nolwazi Khumalo.
guys. Anyways, guys, so today we'll be answering some questions you guys sent on our Instagram, Facebook, in fact, social media as a whole. I'm joking. Anyway, so today we're doing a Q&A and we'll be answering some questions on them personal, so don't be coming for us in the comments because yeah, it's our own personal opinions. Anyways, you guys, so I hope you really enjoy this video. Umkhulu KFC is accompanying us today, so
yes.
Lambegile, guys, let's get right into it. Shonn, please read for us. Questions.
Babes. Okay. So you. Okay. First question. I feel stupid because I've still never had a relationship and I'm in my 20s.
Hi guys.
Let me take that.
Okay, first of all, I don't want to be too serious, but I wanna say that can we normalize being single in our 20s?
Thank you.
It is totally okay to be single in your 20s, as long as for me personally, we date to marry, right?
Yeah.
If you're not ready to get married, then why are you dating? So if you're in your 20s and you're not ready to get married, then it's okay. It's completely okay.
But I have to say, I understand why you're saying that you feel stupid. I mean, I understand. I understand, especially these days. It's
I
like,
think
you know?
it's especially pressure.
yeah, it's the
YouTube
pressure,
channels, the
I'm
couples,
reels
and
left,
it's just
right,
there
and
like,
center. What?
yo.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm on reels.
That's
I'm
true,
on
bruh.
Instagram.
They're doing the real shanders. But also, like, if it's not happening, it's not happening. And there's nothing wrong with you. If you're still single in your 20s, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you.
It's actually like, I just feel like that's the best time.
Exactly.
That's like the best
Enjoy
time.
yourself, have fun.
Although I must admit, I don't think it's easy.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. And I think if you end up giving into like the pressure of feeling like, people at my age in relationships, you'll end up being with the wrong person, you'll get hurt, bad things gonna happen. So don't give yourself some time, spend time with your friends, yourself.
Treasure that time, bro.
Of course.
Go out and have fun and just be you. What's the next? I hope that question was answered well.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay.
Next question.
Can a girl ask a guy out?
Can I start? No,
Go ahead.
Okay, not no, but personally for me, I know I'm not comfortable. I feel like if you like that confident girl that's just like, I don't care if I get rejected, then you can do it. But for me, give me a 0 shot.
I actually agree. I mean, I would never. I would never, because I feel like in that relationship, I'm the one who initiated this.
Yeah, ne?
And I just feel like, am I forcing things? Because most guys won't tell you to your face,
I don't
some
like
just
you.
play along.
We'll go with the flow.
Because, so I'd never. But if you feel like you can handle all of that, then go ahead, babes. But
I personally feel like there's really nothing wrong with it. But we need to be careful also, because like if you know Utsu guy is not on the same page as you, or like there's nothing everyone's maybe they like me too. Don't do it, because you can get hurt. But like also like guys, I don't really see
something bad about that. Be smart about it.
Yeah, be smart about it. That's it.
Like, if you that person thinks you can actually initiate that, but like don't be so obvious and be like,
also know your type.
I like you and let's get on with it. No, Like piecinings.
What's the guy thinks from Lingy that way.
Exactly. Hey guys, I'm very like, I'm not sure about it. I don't think it's really bad, but then again, I don't think we would say if you know someone likes you but bad saba, you shouldn't pursue the relationship.
Yeah, because there are shy guys out here, guys.
Yeah. Hey, got if you got the guys, go for it, damn man.
Hey, umshado.
Okay, maybe not umshado, but
Okay, next question. If you could eat only one meal for the rest
how
of
am
your
I
life,
How am I
Fries,
cake?
yeah.
fries, potatoes, anything that's potatoes.
I mean, it has to be wraps. And also, on my wraps, you can incorporate my because like, I'm protein, I'm a veggie, carbs, you know, my family, because for the rest of my life,
You guys,
I wraps, bruh. I
cake,
love wraps.
bruh. Like I could eat cake any day, all day. Good cake.
For the rest of your life.
Cake. But you can't really eat everything every day, all day. But like,
But for the
cake,
rest of your life.
I'd be fat and obese and whatsoever. But cake, guys, cake. I'm oh my word, guys, they turn the cake in here.
You use somebody, huh? I will somebody.
Okay, next question. Yo. What 3 words would you use to describe yourself?
Ooh.
Child.
Guys, this requires me to think.
Let me start. Barangas.
Voila.
Not in any order, right? But like, okay, I think 1, I'm very reserved. It's just that with the right people, obviously, I'll come across as someone who's, you know, but I think I'm very reserved, Shane. And secondly,
No. I give good.
Okay. Secondly, sure. I think I'm very kind. You know, I'm
Agreed.
munificent by Sholowa English.
Agreed.
I'm munificent.
Agreed.
I am. I'm kind, right? I'm very
Well,
kind.
I said piggy is a dude. It depends.
Huh?
Hey, this one. I don't know. Puma say shy with that, guys. I don't know. Puma say shy with that.
Thirdly, I'm very. Okay, let's see. Helpful. Yeah.
That I agree.
Right now, my fucking.
Does it have
It's
to
actually
be
hard, hey?
It's really hard.
It's hard.
Okay, I think I'll go. I'm amazing. I'm joking, you guys, but I think I'm very outgoing, kind, and very. I don't know if committed is a word to describe a person.
It is.
But yeah,
Definitely.
committed. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, girl. Sulala girl.
This is the hardest question. Like
Yeah,
anybody
like,
can ask me, to
actually-
be quite honest, and I never know how to answer it. But I think I could tell you, if I want something, I'm a go-getter. Yes, a go-getter. When I want
committed
something,
in a way.
committed, yeah. When I want something, I make sure that I get it. Even if it's anything, I make sure once I get it. I'm very disappointed when I don't get it. But anyways, what else?
Confident. You're very confident.
Really?
Yeah, you just don't see it, but you're very
I'm
confident.
Moving papa like what?
Wow, I'm confident.
You are.
The third word. Oh, this is dumb. I'm beautiful.
Yes, you are, honey. You are. Next question, guys. Let's move on.
Okay, this is a bit. What are your aspirations in life, and what motivates them?
That's a nice question, yes.
It's a very nice question. I like this question,
Actually, let me just
but
start.
it's quite personal.
It is.
Yeah,
eh?
it is.
Personally, my aspirations, and as guys, it's just to be successful. To have a better future and a better future for the generations coming after me. And what inspires me? I don't know if I'm answering the question right.
What motivates?
What motivates?
Well,
them?
it's the same thing. What inspired?
Yeah. My childhood. I'm being deep, but my childhood. Like everything I'm doing right now is so I can have a better future and for the generations coming after me to have a better life. Yeah.
Fuena babes, aspirations. Yo. I feel like you don't have to say all, but like you can just name a few, like your career or like
okay, career wise. Of course, it's to become a lawyer. One day, hopefully, open my own firm.
Yes.
And what inspired that? Okay, I think I was in grade 10 actually, and I had to represent the class when the class got into trouble. So I had to go to the principal's office and I spoke for my class, and my English teacher really, we got along really well, and she was just like, no, you should actually become a lawyer. I'm like, really? And I really loved it too. So it was like, yeah, you should do law. And at the time I wanted to become a psychologist. And she was just like, nah, lawyer. And ever since then,
I'm saying in your face.
So it's just to be independent. I love being independent in general, Jay. So I think that's about it that I can give it.
Who?
There's something to
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Okay. I'm probably gonna cover this out, but it was so funny. Anyways, let's continue.
Wait, how do you eat?
No, bruh, continue.
Yo. Okay. For me, I'd like to become, obviously, because it's what I'm studying, I'd like to become a successful mechanical engineer.
Yes, ma'am.
What motivates that? I've always wanted to do engineering, but not mechanical, to be quite honest. I actually wanted to do biomedical engineering, but results firstly, secondly, research, and just asking people who did engineering, and they're just like, yeah, blah. So I had to choose between mechanical and electrical, and I used one more case, so I chose mechanical, and also because I love the challenge, like it's very challenging, and yeah, I love the challenge. And then I'd also like to do public speaking as a profession. Yeah,
girl, you got it.
And then thirdly, what motivated public speaking is that when you attend conferences and when you're part of the audience and you can like listen to someone speak, and leyo nto leyo asoyikhulumayo initiates change ngaphakathi kuwena, and or you just become healed in a way by hearing someone speaking, maybe sharing about their own life, their life experiences, whatnot. And so for me, I just feel like I think it's a beautiful thing. Like I'd love to be that person on stage sharing that with people.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then thirdly, I would love to be of help. Of help, like whether it's educating someone about business or giving them an education or anything. I would love to do that.
I mean, I have that, but like it's more for girls.
Yeah, for girls, I know. And it's actually its own age. Maybe it's because I haven't really explored it enough, and I haven't seen what specifically I'd want, But what motivated that is that I don't know, I just feel like I sleep better at night knowing that I helped someone. Whether it's by having just a conversation, one says, I sleep better at night.
Dude.
So yeah, that's me.
That was a good answer. Let's move on.
Next question. Okay. How do you spend time with God?
Oh,
me?
Yeah.
Yo, how do I spend time with God? What I do usually is like, I'm gonna start with like, let's say every month, every, like, I think maybe the first week, if not the end week of the month, every single day I'll wake up at 12 o'clock and pray specifically. And then every week of the month I'll have like a day, maybe on a Wednesday, and I'll dedicate like 30 minutes to just reading the word and praying. So a lot of people like ask, and how do you like read the word? I don't even know where to start, especially when it comes to the Bible. It's such there's a lot in the Bible.
A lot,
Yeah. So it's you can't just say, oh, start at Genesis, but I would recommend, if you are a newly, one question, can I say that? I'd recommend you read the book of John
first.
Yeah, you read the book of John first. And also another thing that helps is that I have this app called Bible New Version Bible, and it has like every day it has plans. So I'd start a plan, and then you just every day spend those 15 minutes or those 30 minutes, and usually I have this thing called it's scripture, observation of the scripture. A is the application, and then P is, what's P again? It's prayer. P is for prayer.
Wow.
P is for prayer. So you pray for what you pray for the scripture and what you've observed, and the application to your life. Like, what does the scripture mean to my life? And then just pray about it. Pray about the things that are worrying you, and then apply the scripture to your daily life. Okay? So that's what I do, and you can just do that once a week. In general, you can just do that once a week, and also do download that app because it does really help you. I'm not gonna lie, it does really help you. And every day there's like these daily verses that pop in. Then you can just read the verse, and then you just observe it, and then you apply it, and then just pray about it, and that's just it. So yeah, that's it for me, I guess.
Okay, I see. How do I spend time with God? One thing is that I'm always inviting God to my conversations, and it doesn't have to be a conversation I'm having with another person, but with my own self. Sometimes I'll be trying to decide, should I have tea or coffee? And be like, God,
what
am I supposed to drink?
Yeah, exactly. Or when I'm going to school, especially when I'm on my way to school, because I'm swinging there, walking to school, even coming back, I'll just have a conversation with God and And I also set time aside to watch Amma sermons. And I read my Bible, but no, not so much, to be quite honest. But I do, when I'm watching sermons, I always have my Bible with me. So I'll be reading my Bible, I just refer back to it, highlight, and make some notes. And then I also fast when I can. I don't say how often, but whenever I just feel like, okay, let me just do it, And I usually do the Daniel fast, and I just feel like it's so much better. It's so much better. It's just fruits. If you don't know, it's fruits and water. 6 to 6. And then what else do I do? That's about it. That's about it.
Guys, first thing I want to say, guys, is that I'm still working on self-discipline. I'm still working on that because, wow, guys, it's not easy.
It's not.
It's definitely not easy, but it's the most precious thing you can give to yourself also. So I read the Bible, and I started this thing of writing notes, writing whatever the chapter I'm reading is talking about, and who is included, actually analyzing the Bible instead of just reading the chapter, because that's what I used to do, guys. I just read the whole chapter, and I'll get one thing out of it instead of actually taking time and analyzing each and every verse. And even if I don't read, even if I take 1 month to read just one chapter, for me now it doesn't matter as long as I'm actually getting something from it. So for me it's reading the Bible, it's praying. Man gets up God, so let's have a conversation.
Yes,
so we talk and I tell him everything. So for me it's pretty much that.
Can I expand on that?
Yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't. Well, we all have our own different personal relationships with God. Yeah, we all have our own personal relationships with God, but don't make it so formal. It doesn't have to be you kneeling down every time and being like, God, okay,
Definitely.
having the structured prayer. Like, make it a conversation, you know, let it be easy. It doesn't have to be like, okay, yeah, but saying serious manje, be you.
Because I mean, we want to make it
as you are, so you don't have to be this other person or this holy person when you're praying or when you're reading the word. Even if you don't understand, if you're frustrated, anything, say it to God.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, we want to make it a lifestyle.
Yeah.
We want to make our relationship with God just a lifestyle. So Mozoti, I know, Mina, I only pray mangi kuqephansi. How are you gonna do that? It's texting, excuse me, so like, excuse me, but like we want to make it a lifestyle. So whatever you're comfortable with, whether you or
actually those are the
best exactly, or you cooking or whatsoever. Talk to God.
Let's listen,
what's that?
Come on, I do it.
Eucalyptus.
No.
Hey, we're not can't you pull away the face or something?
That's uncommon, guys. For real. Get
Well, I do it quite often too.
My aunt does it all the time.
I do it like I skip a day. Yeah, I skip a day.
Hey, oh.
I do it quite often.
But she said I'm in the wow. Anyways,
anytime, any space, anytime, any space.
Yeah. Next question.
Okay.
Like, guys. Like, let's just.
This is actually my favorite fast food restaurant.
Really?
Like, mine is McDonald's.
Thank you, Nam. It's
McDonald's.
Oh my gosh,
guys, fetch me any day, any time of the day, and say let's go for a drive-through at McDonald's.
I'm
there. You within.
Is the first.
Really?
Yeah. For a very long time.
Anyways, okay, let's continue.
Okay. Is having a tattoo or piercing wrong?
Yeah.
You're deep.
Okay, because you guys are so you guys are gonna have to explain this one for them. I personally,
No, answer.
angazi guys, like,
Do you like tattoos?
I don't. Actually, there's one that I want. Ngifuni anchor, like
Anchor.
But I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it, right? I'm not gonna do it, guys. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
But anyways, I don't know, right?
You know how you feel
Piercings,
about it.
I don't know how I feel about it. You coming across, I have read about it a little bit, but I haven't studied enough to talk about it. But ngaqopoza guys, and then guys, are they not asking?
It is a piercing.
It is a piercing.
It is. And then guys, after that I was like, I'm not doing it again. So like, I'm Nazimbobo, I'm tattoo, and I don't know where I stand. I really don't care.
I mean, can I focus on the tattoo part? Because I feel like piercings, come on, child. Come on. The tattoos, I love tattoos. Like, I feel like they're beautiful. Especially those, but personally, I would never. My reasons, one, I think they're not spiritually safe. And also, I have this thing, I don't do something. Okay, God's gonna forgive me anyway. So I feel like I'm using God's grace.
That's dangerous.
So
what if it's a tattoo written God on it?
Still, I would feel guilty, and I can't live with that guilt for the rest of my life. So Mina, I would not have one because I think it's wrong, but I wouldn't judge. If they have a nice tattoo, but I wouldn't want to put myself in the position because I constantly feel like I'm abusing God's grace.
Yeah.
So,
So it's a no for you.
It's a no for me.
No, what do you think?
Okay, for me, if my mom's gonna watch this, I'm sorry, man. It's a tattoo.
No, be shy.
It's a tattoo. If a guy's gonna watch this, get a tattoo. Okay. personally for me, I think that there's always this thing with like what Charlotte said, that she personally doesn't, think it's right, but then God convicts us differently. So jump back to her, what should but me, I personally don't see anything wrong in having a tattoo or even a piercing or signature piercing. That's just honestly people. But a tattoo specifically, God hasn't said anything to me about tattoos.
That's the best part about it. Yeah. How you feel about it.
True.
You need to be obviously let your spirituality lead you. Jay, your spirit that's gonna lead you. If you feel like once so now you're not gonna feel
guilty or anything,
that's perfectly fine.
And also, can I just say something?
Work out your own salvation.
That popped in my head right now. In everything, remember, at the end of the day, it's about you and your relationship with God.
Yeah.
So if it comes to having to make a decision, ask yourself, is God going to be happy? Is my relationship with God going to be still fine after I've done this? So that's one of the main important factors, right? Important factors. At the end of the day, it's really about how you will feel about it and how God will think of it, So yeah. Next. I feel like in clinic, guys. Next.
It's going to prove being a lukewarm Christian.
You last guy what? Yeah, you guys. I'm gonna call Shonn because
why me?
Actually, can I start and just Lula?
Yes.
Okay. Honestly, I haven't looked into it, so I don't even think I have an answer for that. So yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Mina, I'm still gonna go to groove. That's one thing for sure. Okay, let me say this. When I'm at groove and when I'm at home, I don't feel like and also like I just feel like the main, I don't know how to call this, I don't know how to term this, but what you need to look at is the person that you are when you're under the influence of alcohol.
Yeah.
If you think that person doesn't align with your brand also has to align with God, of course. Everything that you do has to be in alignment with your spirituality. And if it's against it, then don't go to groove. Because most of the time, it doesn't do when you're under the influence of alcohol, then it's just like, And discipline. How disciplined are you?
True.
If you're not disciplined, then
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Stay at home.
I feel like it goes back to what I just said. At the end of the day, it's about your relationship with God.
Yeah.
So if you being a groove doesn't change anything about or change your character just because usuna bantu manje and siya groove a lot. Like I can't really say much, but I don't really like go to. I've gone to group like once or twice, guys. I don't really go to groups, and
also I don't go quite often, but it sounds so hard.
So guys, and also can I just say this one thing also, Wuti? At the end of the day, we have to also look at abantu abasibukayo. Not that we're doing things for people, but also these people who look up to you.
And to speak on that again, John Wesley and Shabin, we are saved and we are Christ ambassadors.
Yes.
So obviously, a lot of people, and that's it, a lot of people who, especially our age, they just be like, but when I said when I groovy, they just like that.
Yeah. Man, can I just say this? If you're Christian, I'm not sure what you're sinless, but it encourages you to sin less.
No, it's fine. Let's just continue.
And specifically, this happens. Come unbelievers, they expect to go to a Christian is going to be perfect, and when you are without fault, and that you shouldn't be sinning, you shouldn't be found. You need to be clean. You need to, like, as much as I am a Christian, but I'm still trying to. I'm still trying to fight the flesh, but I've chosen let God direct my life. Simply, and that's just it. Exactly, I'm constantly trying. So it doesn't mean that I'm without fault. But
yeah. Did I answer?
No.
What's the question again?
What are you talking about? Oh, groove.
Oh, I think I did answer. So guys, it is what it is. Like, another thing, life, I mean, I've just told myself, I'm gonna have fun. And in the that I have fun, obviously has to glorify God.
Yeah.
However, I'm not gonna not do things that I want to do just because I'm saying it's gonna make me look like a lukewarm Christian. I don't know if I'm going against what I just said.
This word, lukewarm.
Lukewarm. Hey.
What's a perfect Christian? That's the thing.
What's a perfect
Oh,
Christian?
that's a question.
What's being lukewarm?
That is a
What do you
good
mean by
question.
lukewarm?
But then I guess being lukewarm is being on the fence.
Yeah.
Not being with Christ completely, but also not being with the world completely. Yeah, bro. So just because you're going to groove, like Shonn said, it's the person you become once you're under the influence of alcohol. Or even if you're not drinking.
Yeah, if you're not drinking.
Being a groove makes you
wild
then and whatsoever, then don't do it, sis. If you know what you're going to be guilty about it, afterwards, Masusekaya, and it's time to pray, you're like, God, I'm scared to face you because you know what? I want to groove and whatsoever.
I mean, before, when you got to also tell I'm going to groove, you already knew.
Exactly. So, like, honestly, focus on your relationship with God and be accountable, you understand? Anyways, move on. Next
customer, please.
Tell us 6. Just go 6.
Just
came, bro. I know. I don't think we have any more questions.
We don't. I have to give a shout out to Uzanele Ngobo. So this week's shout out goes out to Uzanele Ngobo. She was the first to comment in my last video. Anyways, if you haven't seen that video, you guys definitely go and check it out. Thank you so much to you ladies for coming and blessing us on this channel. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this Q&A. Yeah, we were hoping to answer some of y'all's questions. I know some of them are going to be very helpful to some of you guys. Anyways, that is it for this video. Sibangu babu KFC. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, make sure to click on that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment down below once you've done all of that, so I can give you a shout out in my next video. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.